Yes, welcome back to part 2 of how you can configure how you can set up your Yoast SEO plugin for better rankings 2022. Now, in this video, we are going to proceed from where we stopped in part 1. If you didn't watch my part 1, you can check it out in the description of this very video. So that's where the link is, and watch my part 1 of how you can configure the Yoast SEO plugin for better rankings in the search engines. Now, last time we ended the video when we had looked at how we can submit our websites to the different search engines like Google, Bing, and now these ones I want to submit for the purpose of this video. Don't want it to be so long. So we had also looked at workouts. Now workouts is where we configure the plugin from and ABCD. So we're heading to search appearance, and I'll head there right away. So without wasting time, under search appearance, we have general, we have content types, we have media, taxonomies, archives, breadcrumbs, and RSS feeds. So rewrite titles. So if you don't want this enabled, you can. If you want this enabled, you can enable, but for now, I'll make it disabled. I'll leave it to default. Then the title separator, I always prefer this, so I'll take this as my title separator. So how does this come to pan? Now, this website is very new, but it's already ranking in Google. I got so surprised. So it is called Sabula UG, and the moment you Google Sabula UG, you can see I created a Google business profile for this website a day ago, I think, as we shall check down here. Yes, 2 days ago. Yeah, I created this business profile 2 days ago, and I've already started publishing my content on this page. So if you're watching this video, you can as well come here and give me a review. So you can see this website right here. Apparently we are using this separator, but I'm going to change it to a standing slash. Okay, but I've already optimized it. I don't know, I forgot that. So I'm going to show you how you can also optimize your home page and it appears in this format. All right, so that's what we are gonna do in this video. So this separator, so we choose it from here, and I'll take this, and we shall head to home page and post page. So here you can determine the title and description for your home page. I'll leave that. Then I skip this knowledge graph and schema.org. So the data vichi and all that. So here we have this data is shown as metadata in your site. It is intended to appear in Google's knowledge graph. You can be either an organization or person. So of course, if you're an organization, leave it organization. If you're a person, come back here and choose person. So I'll leave it organization because I'm an organization. Then I'll put the organization name, which is Sabula UG. Then I'll upload my logo here. So if you don't have a logo, then you have to create one, then put it there. So just go to replace. Okay, by default you see something like select logo, but now since I already have, if I have one, I can go ahead and replace that logo if I have a new logo. Then if you've made any changes like I've done, because I've changed this standing slash, I've changed from this hyphen to a standing slash. Okay, so I'll save my changes, of which it will take a while for it to reflect in the search engine. So I will save this very fast. Now we head to content types, and content types, for example, posts, they are saying single post settings, show posts in search results. Of course, who doesn't want the post to show up in search results? So I'll leave this on. Show SEO settings for posts, beautiful. So I'll leave this on. Now the title. So by default, SEO title, you can change this even when you're publishing, but I'll leave it to default because it does better for me. And now we have the title page separator and say title. For example, apparently I don't have a post here, but you'll see the post that I have in the dashboard, but I don't have a post that is reflecting in the dashboard. Okay, so We shall see that when I start optimizing pages and posts. So I'll leave everything as it is. Then the meta description, this is something that briefly explains what you do or what the post is about, the user. For example, this, if someone googled Sabula UG, and this meta description, one, it has my keyword, and it really brings out the whole meaning of what this brand represents. So you have Sabula UG, latest celebrity gospel music entertainment, and here it's saying Sabula UG is a website from Uganda that brings you the latest celebrity gospel music, celebrity bios, downloads, and entertainment news. So when you're optimizing your homepage, you must make sure that the meta description briefly talks about your brand. This helps users to know what your brand represents. So we put the meta description right there, and we shall be seeing how we use where we put the meta description when it comes to optimizing pages. So basically, for me, I like leaving everything to default. Most so under search appearance. Okay. Yeah, I'm also going to show author archives in my search results. I leave everything as it is here very fast. The same thing to this. Okay, so away from this, we head to social. Now, social, we have, if you have your Facebook page created, you copy the Facebook page URL and paste it right here. If you have Twitter, Instagram, ABCD, you copy all what you have and put everything in here. Then we head to Facebook. If you've done any changes, then save. So every time you share at Facebook, you can select a default image, and yeah, it can be always put here on a post. So every time that you share to Facebook, this image pops up. The same thing to Twitter and Pinterest. Okay, but for me, I'll leave everything as it is in this video. Then head to tools, of course. Now tools, this is where we create the robots.txt file, and I already created one for this website. So if you haven't yet created one, you go to file editor. Okay, so head to file editor, and you can see if it's your first time to reach file editor, you find something like create a robots.txt file. So go ahead and create it. Then after you've created it, go ahead and submit the sitemap to this robots.txt file. So this is a sitemap for my website, and I already just submitted it in here. If you don't know how to submit a sitemap or how to create a robots.txt file, check the link in the description of this video. Okay, because I've already done a video how you can create and submit a how you can create a robots.txt file and submit a sitemap. I've already created a video about that. So away from this, if you have a premium version, then you can go ahead and enjoy the premium, but I'm using the Yoast SEO free plugin. Now, what next after all this is done? Remember, you have to go ahead and submit a sitemap to the Google Search Console. So all you have to do is to a new tab and type in Google, okay, Search Console. So once you go to Google Search Console, so this is the website. Of course, this used to be called Webmaster Tools, and now when you hit on this link, this will bring you here to this official website of Google Search Console. So head to Start Now. Okay, hit to Start Now, and surely it will take you direct to your Search Console. Then here you're supposed to go to Sitemaps right here and submit a sitemap to Google Search Console. And now where do you get a sitemap on your website? Go to Tools. No. Go to General Settings. Okay. Then head to Features. then scroll down, then XML sitemaps, okay, then see sitemap for your website, then copy this link up here. Okay, don't copy the entire link, just copy sitemap underscore index.xml and boom, come and paste it here, then click on submit. But I've already submitted a sitemap for my website, and yeah, I last submitted it on 20th. So you can see illustrate 21st and today is 21st. Perfect. So everything here is cool. So let's now look at how we can optimize our very first post on this website. So I'll head to posts here. So go to posts and I'll look for this post called DJ Lithium. Okay. Okay, before I go to posts, anyway, let me first do posts. So let's see this post called DJ Lithium. Okay, if not DJ Lithium, let me go with this one. Let me go with this post right here. So I just get a random post, then I just do edit, and when I do edit, of course the post will open up and we start optimizing it really quickly, really fast. So okay, so I've already launched my post, and now we're just going to understand what this whole thing is, how this works. So this is the post title, and post title says Maulan and Ryan team up with Lily Puzzle and Evanina has a new song. Listen and download it here. So this is the post title. And again, if you haven't watched my video how to optimize a blog post, you can also check for a link in the description of this video. I've already put it there. So here we have the SEO title. Now these are two different things. For example, since this is a new website, I published the same post on another website and my keyword is called Embaliga. Okay, this is my key phrase. So you can look for a key phrase in your industry. Now you know this is what people are going to search about because this is an entertainment website. And now this is a song that these guys are going to release. So I called Embaliga to be my keyword, and yeah, surely this is how it will show up. But again, I published the same post on this other website, so I'll demonstrate with this website that is having. So I'll just say Embaliga, okay, by Maulan and Ryan, okay, and it will show up on this other website. So this is it. You get, this is what I did exactly. And when you check the two, they're almost the same posts because I wrote them myself. Though I first published on Sabula, then I published on this other one. So you can see we have Embaliga MP3 download and all that stuff. So this is how the post will show up in the search results. So how do we achieve this? Okay. So to achieve that, you have to come back here, and after you've written your blog post very well, then let's head to Yoast SEO because our major emphasis is here. So this is where we're going to put the SEO title. Remember, the SEO title can be different from the post title as long as we include a keyword in the SEO title, because we want to capture the user's attention. We want to signal to the user out there who is looking for a solution to get us right away. So what we do is we make sure that we point because we know the user is going to go to Google and put in the song title and the artists who sang it and the core, because this user could be searching for an MP3. So that's when we say Embaliga is the title of the song, okay, as you can see right here in this image. But then these are the names of the artists, and again the user is looking for an MP3 file. So after we've done this SEO title, we make sure that we copy the same and paste it in the slug. Why? If you don't paste this in the slug, then Yoast is going to get the post title by default here, which is gonna be long, and it's going to, remember now this post title even doesn't have a keyword, okay, which is Embaliga. It doesn't have the keyword, but then the SEO title right here has a keyword. Now there are scenarios whereby you don't need to have two titles in a post. You understand? There are scenarios whereby you don't need to have two titles. What do I mean? Whereby you don't need to have the post title and the SEO title different from each other. So I just do this because it's one of my best techniques I've used to drive traffic to my websites. Yeah, I make sure that my SEO title is on point, then the slug, and then the meta description. You can see it still has that keyword. Embaliga is right here, and again it's right here. Okay, so I've not overstuffed my meta description. Then when you head to SEO analysis, you can see I'm only missing the outbound links and the text, which is 245 words, of which Yoast recommends 300 words, but the 245 are enough. If I don't need the outbound links, if I need an outbound link, I just get here to my post and I copy one of the links. No, I use one of the, for example, Yoweri Museveni can be an outbound link in my post. How? When I head to Google and just search, okay, I copy that, then head to a new tab and paste in Yoweri Museveni. So I can link to his Wikipedia. I want to link to my competitor, so I can either link to his Wikipedia or his Twitter. So get back here and I just make it bold before I link to it. So you can see now I no longer have that check of outbound links. So this is pretty simple. You can watch my video now to optimize a blog post. Link is attached in the description of this very video. So the very thing here is the same thing we do when we're optimizing pages. So let's head to pages, and I'll go to all pages. So I'll just, okay, let me save because I've put an outbound link. Okay, let me update this post. Then I head to pages. Okay, so I'll head to pages, and this is my front page. Okay, so I'll go to edit. Now I'm not going to edit it with the TD Composer, but I'll just go to edit, and under edit, what I'm gonna do is it's saying home, but again, check this. Okay, here it is saying home, but then check this. I don't have home here. I have Sabula UG, latest celebrity gossip. This is my SEO title. Now this is what I was trying to talk about, and now this is the page title. Okay, and now this is the whole code of my page. Then down here is where I've put my keyword. Okay, and again right here, this is my SEO title. This is exactly what is displaying in the Google search. So what I do is under SEO title is I get a title that is short and precise, that really brings out what my domain represents right away. And I said Sabula UG latest celebrity gossip ABCD, and you can see this dash. I put it manually, this separator, but otherwise I would have use that standing slash that I talked about. Okay, that one. So let me use that. And again, okay, so guys, make sure that you copy this and paste it in the slug. Okay, don't forget this. So make sure you paste it right here in the slug. And after that, make sure your meta description is on point. Why do we paste this in the slug? I've already said that if you don't do that, Yoast is going to copy this title up here and it's gonna put it in your slug here, which is very, very bad for your brand because your keyword won't be in the slug. So that is it. That's how you set up your Yoast SEO plugin from scratch. If you didn't watch my part 1, check the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and always come back to this channel to learn more and more tips in digital marketing. Here we teach digital marketers how to make money online, search engine marketing, search engine optimization, etc., etc., etc. See you in my next video.